Guys, it's Lynn again with Little Fit Nursery. I am here with Ada. She is my Tink by Bonnie Brown, and her artist is Julia Homa. She is like so cute. She's like one of the cutest little things in my nursery. She's just adorable. She's a preemie size, and she's just wearing this like really cute little bodysuit by Carter's. But I'm going to change her into, it's actually, I think it's an outfit I got from Perfectly Preemie, either that or the Preemie store. I apologize, I don't remember which one. But the brand is Itty Bitty Baby, and it's it's preemie for size 4 to 7 pounds. That's tended to fit her, although this looks so huge. So I don't know realistically if this is going to fit, but I feel like I have seen this before where, you know, it looks, if it's huge, I'll probably, you know, just change her out of it. But let me go ahead and try this on her. And while I change her, I wanted to chat about a topic. And the topic is to buy or not to buy. And this is when it comes to like making decisions on whether to purchase a new baby or not. A new or, you know, secondhand baby, but new to you baby or not. And kind of how to make that decision. And I think everybody would probably have so many different takes on this topic, and it's probably also something that, you know, really doesn't follow any specific rules. Like if, you know, I think the very simple rule is if you like the baby and you can afford it, go ahead and get it. If you love it and you can afford it, go ahead and buy it. But the reality of life for, I think, most of us is we don't have unlimited space. We don't have unlimited money, right? So it's about prioritizing, and sometimes if you don't have, you know, unlimited space, you know, if a new baby comes into the nursery, you might have to think about letting one go, right? So sometimes it's a space constraint. Other times it's financial. So just kind of wanted to talk this through. It was inspired by a, you know, chat I had with a friend recently about, and she was really contemplating whether to get a new baby or not. There's a baby that I think she had, you know, really admired and really liked, and then saw that it became available. I was kind of questioning. Actually, I think it was one that was similar to the original one that she like really wanted, and then she saw that it became available. The artist, and this is a reborn, and you know, the price point was pretty high, definitely, you know, right up there, if not more than what a lot of the prototype babies are selling for these days. And so it's definitely not something that, you know, it wasn't like a $200 or $300 or $400 baby even, where she could say, okay, you know what, if I, you know, decide I don't want the baby down the road, I could probably resell it pretty easily and, you know, maybe recoup most of my investment. I feel like for the higher end reborns, you have to probably be even more sure. Okay, this is going to be too big on her. I already have this feeling, but let's go ahead and try it on her anyway and see if yeah, I feel like she's going to swim in this. Okay, this is definitely, yeah, this seems like it's going to fit newborn size. Okay, I'm going to try it on her. We'll go ahead and try it on her, but I think she's going to be swimming in it. Because I feel like Tink generally does fit the 4 to 7 pound outfits well, but this one just looks massive. I don't like washing my outfits, but what I might do is just put this one through the washer, because it's just, yeah, guys, it's not even like worth buttoning her up. Like, look how massive this is on her. It looks so huge. Okay, it looks so huge. And then check out this hat. The hat actually fits really nicely. Okay, fine. I'm going to keep buttoning her up and just see how it looks. But I think it looks ridiculous. I mean, don't you think? It looks so massive on her. Okay. I can't even like find her feet. They're like swimming in this. Okay, this is just enormous. Oh, Ada. Oh. Okay. Yeah, some babies that are like a little bit chubbier, sometimes they like fill out. Look how big this is. Oh my gosh, this is just not okay. This is like not okay. She looks so big. Okay, Okay, this is just comical. I can't leave her like this. I should have gotten like a backup outfit. I'm gonna keep chatting while I talk to you guys while I try to hunt for a backup outfit. Anyway, I was just saying that, like, I think for the higher end reborns, you just have to be really, really sure that, you know, it's a baby that you just absolutely love, because, you know, chances are if you try to resell, you are not going to recoup your investment, you know? So, okay, I found another outfit. I hope this one fits. You know, some brands, preemie is just big in some brands, I think. Okay, so I'm hoping this will work. And it's a two-piece outfit, so pardon me while I just take off the tag. Yeah, I'm totally one of those people, by the way, who is guilty of like buying new clothes and then saving them in my closet for like a special occasion. It's like terrible, but I have like some new baby clothes like lying around that I like just haven't gotten around to putting on any babies. This might still be too big for her. Oh, geez. Okay, but let's try it. It's a Gerber preemie size. Gerber preemie size. It has like top and matching pants and a hat. Okay, so we're gonna try this on her. Man, oh man, this baby is just, Tink is just so tiny. And that brings another point. Like, before you buy a baby, really think about the clothing, okay? Because I love preemies, but man, you guys, the clothing options are limited and they're so expensive. That's one of the challenges, for sure, of having a preemie size baby. It's like so hard to find clothes that fit. And Tink is so skinny. Like this, look at Ada. Like, she's a very thin baby, so a lot of things she just doesn't fill these outfits out. Okay. All right. I'm like afraid to put this on her. Like, worst case, she's just gonna wear her onesie. And even that onesie was a little big on her too, if I remember. But yeah, I feel like sometimes the preemie clothes, they really fit more like, yeah, this is just going to be way too big. Look how big that is on her. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is not going to work. Okay, I do have an outfit that I have put on her in the past that I think will fit her. So we're going to just grab that. This poor baby, not everything is too big. Okay. Okay. This one I know fits her. This is like a perfectly preemie. This one fits her. Okay. That's what she's going to wear. So, all right, guys. Sorry for the musical outfits here. But, like, literally, this baby is so hard to dress. And she's absolutely adorable, but she's so hard to dress. It's just, you poor thing. Okay, so definitely think about clothing, okay? Do you already have clothing in that size? If so, if that baby's probably longer term going to be a more cost-effective option for you. I think she fits this. I'm like now having my doubts. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and put it on her. If not, I might have to go like really, really small. So maybe I didn't put this on her. She looks like she's swimming in this too. Okay, guys, this is my last outfit on her. I'm just gonna give up at this point. If this doesn't fit, too bad. We're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see how this works here. Okay. Okay. I don't think it's too bad. And it's like, I know for real babies, you kind of want them a little bit more loose fitting. Aw, this is actually kind of cute on her. But you can see, like, it's big on her. It's still big on her. You poor thing. Here, give Mama a hug. My gosh, my reborns feel so light because I've been used to kind of handling my silicones more lately. She feels so light. She's like light as a feather. Um, yeah, so think about the clothing size. Think about, think about if it's a less expensive reborn or silicone baby, think about whether you're attracted to the baby just because of the price. I know sometimes, and this is kind of like when we go shopping in general, if you come across something and it's on sale, it feels like you're getting a good deal, but but if it's something you wouldn't have bought at full price, once you've had the doll in your nursery for a little while, you're not really thinking about how much you paid for it. You're just thinking about, do I like this baby? So think about that. And I think I was trying to say earlier that if it's a higher end reborn that's going to put you back thousands of dollars, we're getting into silicone baby pricing territory. I would think extra hard about that one and make sure that it's really a baby that, ideally it would be a baby that you anticipate keeping for a long time, because the resale value for reborns, I don't think reborns hold their resale value quite as well as silicones. You usually are going to end up taking a bit of a loss. There's a smaller market for collectors who are, kind of, willing to pay several $1,000s for a reborn baby. It's kind of a smaller group that would fall into that category, and so. And I think especially if you're selling secondhand, it's just something to keep in mind. Like all reborns, typically, you take a little bit of a haircut when selling them secondhand. So it's just something to be aware of and just be mindful, because you may be okay with that, but you're going to take the higher the price of the doll, the bigger the usually the bigger the discount you have to offer, because it's just there are very few buyers at that level. Or if a buyer's going to say, hey, if I'm going to spend $2,000 or $3,000 for a doll, that doll better well be brand new. I want it straight from the artist. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want necessarily to pay those prices for secondhand. Silicone is completely different, and I think it's because silicone, there are just fewer silicones that have been made, right? If a certain edition is sold out and you really want that baby, I find that most silicones seem to hold value better. In some cases, I've even seen some silicones sell for higher than the original price, So I feel like silicone is a little bit different than reborn, and you're a little bit more likely to recoup your investment, or most of it, just because of the rarity of silicone. There's just not as many silicone babies out there. It's just simple supply and demand. So that's what I would think about, like the clothing size. Are you just attracted because of the bargain? How does this baby fit in with the rest of your collection? So, for example, if you really don't collect boy babies and you only have all girls and this is a boy, that's going to be a whole new wardrobe just for that doll. Are you prepared to make that investment? Stuff like that, right? If you think about the size of the doll, like if it's a toddler, do you have space for the toddler baby in your nursery or in your home? Do you have space? Clothing options, like if it's a 3/4 limb baby, are you going to be okay? Needing to make sure like the shoulder, like that the kind of upper legs and the shoulders are going to be covered, right? And just in terms of clothing options. So there's just a lot to think about. Trying to think what else. Yeah, but the biggest one for me is just really like, do you really love the baby? Like, are you going to be just heartbroken and regretful if you pass that baby up? Or is there another, or would you be, or you think you'll be okay? Because there's always going to be that next baby around the corner that you just fall in love with. I mean, this happens to all of us. So there are probably a few babies that I think we sometimes think, oh, that was like the one that got away. And we wish that we would have, bid a little higher on eBay to bring that baby home. And there are a couple for me that I like remember. And I kind of wonder, oh, if that baby ever came up for sale, what would I do? But I tend to not buy too many dolls secondhand in general. If you guys have noticed, like I bought my Noah, who is my Gabigail by Claire Taylor, that was secondhand. And my Maisie, she was secondhand. But yeah, if I think about most of the babies in my collection, I mostly prefer to buy straight from the artist for the most part. Typically speaking. Oh yeah, no, and one of my Emery Mays and one of my Melinas, they were both secondhand as well, and I love both of those babies like a lot. So secondhand can be like a wonderful way to go for sure, but you just want to really think about, okay, if you ever had to resell that baby, would you be able to recoup some or most of your investment or all of your investment in some cases, and just think about that. Um, yeah, and then just also think about just your budget and like, what other babies are you expecting? Do you have babies on layaway? And, can you really afford to bring this baby home? Um, is there a doll show coming up that you need to save your money for? Stuff like that. I think it's important, and then just other family, financial obligations. The more that I look at Tink, I think this actually fits her okay. My Ada, like, as I look at this, like I thought she looked like she was swimming in it, but now that she's wearing it a little longer, I think this actually totally fits her fine. And I don't think I put this on her before. I think it may have gone on, maybe it was my Elia when I had her. So yeah. Anyway, hopefully I gave you guys some food for thought. I'm sure there are like a bunch of other considerations to decide whether to buy the baby or not. And I would love for you to leave a comment below. And please give this video a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel and you enjoy dolls and realistic, reborns and silicone babies and other types of dolls too, because I do other types of doll box openings and just other fun stuff, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and tune in next time. And we generally have videos every other day. All right, Ada's going to say bye to her aunties and uncles, and I will talk to you all soon. Have a great day. Bye.